Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Tarot Whisperer. This is going to be a pick a card reading about how your significant other or soulmate or the person that you're thinking of most in your heart and in your soul, how they're feeling about you, your relationship, um, how y'all are growing together, etc. So if you'll just take a few minutes and focus on the 4 cards here. We're going to start with 1 over here and continue to the card number 4. I've got clear quartz, raw sodalite, amethyst, and strawberry quartz. So I'll give you just a few minutes. If you need more time, then you can always pause the video. And then we're going to get right into it. Okay, so for those of you that chose the clear quartz, we've got a focus on career in your relationship somehow. So we're just going to get right into it and pull a few tarot. What I'm getting initially is just that maybe your significant other feels either you're more focused on your career than on them, or it could be vice versa. You take it however it fits. And of course, no reading that is general is going to resonate for everyone. So I just suggest you take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Time is fluid, so this could be happening now, hasn't happened yet, maybe it already has occurred. But ultimately, the advice that we'll get at the end from the universe is what will help you navigate these waters a little bit better, hopefully. Let's see, these cards are so big, I have a hard time shuffling them sometimes. Let's see. All right, so let's see, what do we got? And I'm going to pull them all, and then I'll kind of give you the rundown. Yeah, so it kind of looks like maybe your person kind of feels like you're a little bit withdrawn, maybe. Maybe you have been focused on your career growth, kind of planting the seeds, to better yourself financially, make yourself more stable. You're kind of getting into the emperor mode where you're, the emperor is kind of like all of the kings in one. So it makes you, your knowledge, your action, your love, all of that, you're gaining stability and a confidence within yourself to feel like they're worthy of you, I think, to an extent. Or you're doing this and they kind of feel like, they see you bettering yourself and taking on things that are important to you. I think maybe they're just feeling a little bit left out and wishing there was a little bit more balance in the in your work home life. So they may kind of be feeling like they're out in the cold a little bit, left out of your day-to-day life. So my suggestion, you know, would be just to maybe send a couple more texts during the day. Hey, how you doing? That type of thing. But it doesn't look bad. It just looks like, you know, they see where your focus is, and I think that they just wish that you could have a little bit more focus on them, you know? And I think to an extent, with the overall energy being the King of Swords, you're kind of realizing that on an intellectual level. I think you're trying to figure out how to correlate that into more of a loving way, you know, because in your mind you're like, I'm doing what I have to do. You know, your intellectual side is telling you, I'm doing what I need to do to make a better home, to make a better environment. um, and I think you're trying to figure out how to make them see this um, as a form of you loving them. Like maybe that's the way that you're showing your affection, is by making yourself better, or providing a better life for them. Um, and, you know, the 5 love languages, maybe that's not their love language, is not the responsible, you know, they want the stability and the consistency, but they also want the spontaneity and the passion. And maybe that's what they're feeling they're lacking a little bit, with your focus being so much on your career growth and your finances. So let's get a little bit of advice from the universe and see, where is my, hold on, let me find my, I got it around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Sorry, I've been doing all my classes. I got everything kind of mixed up in here. So let's see what the universe has got for you. What advice do we have for our group 1? Whoa, okay. Well, you got a few cards here, so let's see. Humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Action. You have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. And cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So, I think just realizing that they're not telling you that they don't want you to follow your dreams or your goals, or to Hey there, group 2. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Let's see what is foremost on your other person's mind. Talent. So let's see. We'll pull some cards and see what is going on with how they're feeling. What's going on with talent? Oh, let's see. Shuffle these a couple more times. All right. And I'm going to pull just a couple cards. Nine of Cups. Page of Wands. Eight of Swords. Three of Swords. Overall of Seven of Cups. Okay. So, to me, this is just a little bit of, I feel like your person kind of feels like, sorry to say, but like they have a lot of regret. They feel like they've got some sort of talent or gift that maybe they have, they feel like maybe they gave up their Nine of Cups, or you feel like you've given up your Nine of Cups, or you're happy, your abundance, or that they're losing you behind you following some dream. It almost looks like they feel like trapped, or like they feel like you feel like you're trapped. But it's not, that's not the case. It's something that's being made up, you know, in their head, that they're feeling a lot of lack of self-worth and confidence. Um, it almost seems like they've I feel like they feel to a certain extent like you've given yourself to everyone but them. Like they get what's left over after you're done with everything else. And um, they feel so trapped in their own thoughts of this and their own unworthy feelings that they haven't taken the necessary action towards their own dreams and goals, because they're so focused on what they feel like they lack in y'all's relationship, or lacked in your relationship, because I feel like y'all may not be together. And if you're together physically, you're not meeting up energetically, because you're both on different planes right now. You're not on the same page. To a certain extent, I feel like they think that there are so many options for you, um, and they don't feel like they're at the top of that list, like they're the top priority in everything that you do. Um, and it's tied them up so bad with their own, they've done it. They've tied themselves up. Like they've made this way bigger than it actually is. I feel like maybe at one time you weren't as forthcoming or as in um, the relationship as they were. And over time, you know, even though you're there now, over time that kind of um, ate away at their confidence in the relationship, their confidence in themselves, their confidence in their abilities. Um, and so I think that they feel, even though you feel like your abundance is with them, your life is with them, your future is with them, they don't feel that you feel that way. You understand it? To them, it feels like you've got all these things going on, and you've yet to choose them. But that's because they're so bound up in their own negative thoughts that they're not able to see that you are choosing them. Um, I think that, you truly do love them, and I think that you're at a loss almost of how to show them that, how to give them that, so that they can basically unbind themselves from that feeling of not enough. And all I could say is that it's just going to take time and patience, and let's see what the universe has for you for that. We'll get a final thought from the universe, and um, I do feel like it's gonna get easier. I just think that to an extent you're gonna have to show them that. And then that card fell out, so you get an extra one. You're just gonna have to show them that without a doubt you choose them, Um, and I'm sure that there's little things that they do subconsciously to almost test you in a sense of that. And the best that I can tell you is to just, without a doubt, keep showing up in love and in patience and in understanding, that it's just going to take time and patience. And there we go. Okay. So what we got is spiritual awakening. There is a light inside everyone, and spiritual awakening is about lighting it up. Feel the beauty in your life and listen to your inner voice. When you are awakened, you will have more power to face life. So maybe you've been feeling just kind of like I said, at a loss, to an extent. I think if you light up your inner light and realize that when you shine that light out to others, um, then it lights up everything around you. They won't be able to help but see that you are lighting up when you're with them. Um, and then the next one says bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. So that's like what I was saying. If they feel like, you've got a bunch of priorities and a bunch of things that are top on your list, but they don't feel like they're one of them. So I think to an extent, you've got to figure out a way to balance out what your priorities are and make them at the top of that list as well. Because the lack that they're feeling, is going to cause further issues if you don't correct it. So, and that could just be, more date nights, or if it's a friendship, just an extra phone call during the week or during the day, to let them know that you're thinking of them. That's what helps someone feel like they're on the top of your list, that that's where your thoughts and heart are, is with them, even while you're doing something else that is a priority for your life, of course. Um, and if there is anything that they excel at, or talents that they're not utilizing at its fullest right now because they're so wrapped up in this, um, maybe encourage that more, discuss it more, ask them how that's going more, sit and listen to them talk about their growth, and make them feel heard and listened to. I think will help the situation a lot. Um, but I think by opening your eyes and looking around and seeing how you may have dimmed your light a little bit has also they've mirrored that and dimmed their own light. And I feel like this person is someone who has given so much of their light to others that I don't think it would be wasteful to give some of your light to them. I really don't. I think that would be something that was a very loving, kind thing to do for this person right now, because I think that they are hurting, and they might need a little bit of help with that light shining on them right now. And you could be that person for them. And I think that you want to be that person for them. And so all there is to do it. Just be that person. You can do it. Uh, one step forward at a time, you know. Um, and that's what I got for you guys. Um, and I'll see you next time. Okay, group 3. Sorry about that little interruption. My son has been running fever, so my other half was stopping at CVS. Anyways, all right, group 3. Um, if you chose the third card, let's see what we got going on here. Beauty. All right. So we're going to pull some tarot cards surrounding beauty and see what is going on with your soulmate, significant other, twin flame, however you want to look at it, and see what they are feeling about this relationship right now. Ooh, okay. What's that? I should put my glasses on. I can probably see better. We've got the Page of Swords, and so we're going to shuffle here. That one just happened to fly out, so we will keep it. And we will keep that one. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. So, we definitely have a true pair situation here. I feel like your person absolutely sees the beauty of your relationship, even the beauty of the struggle that y'all have gone through in the relationship. Um, they they really, I feel like this is someone who wants you to see the beauty in the journey of y'all getting here, even the pitfalls and the bad things that have occurred. I think that they want you to an extent take accountability for your part in, you know, whatever downfalls or things, because I feel like this was uh, as close to what, if you believe in twin flames, a twin flame journey would be. Um, with a runner and a chaser, and um, doing the work individually and coming back together. And I think that even though you've come back together to a certain extent, I think that they feel like you're missing the point of a lot of it. Like um, well, I guess, you know, someone I know actually says this, they would never um, go through this journey again. And I think that that bothers them, because I feel like to them, it took that journey to get to the pretty part, to get to the beauty part, to get, you know, and to get all the way there, they feel like you have to see that. And I feel like they want you to come together. They want you to commit, to take that leap of faith into the relationship, and really show them that you see the beauty in it too, and you're all in. You're not scared anymore. You're going to take the leap of faith. You're going to, whether that be move in together, get married, start a family, whatever your situation may be, they want you to show them that it's going to be consistent, that there's commitment, that you see the beauty in the journey that it took you guys to get here, and that's where ultimately the story you tell your grandchildren, um, and all of that good stuff is going to come from. It's from that wonderful, beautiful journey, and all the turmoil and chaos that may have come along the way. But it took that, and now, you know, when your grandkids grow up, have been, you know, together and married for 50 years. But that's the story you get to tell them. And to this person, that part of acknowledgement is important. I think that they feel like without that acknowledgement, not only are you not appreciating the true beauty of um, y'all's relationship, to an extent they feel like you're not, um, then you're capable of um, not ending the cycle of maybe the chaotic journey that y'all took to get to where you are. And I think that they feel like this is finally it. This is finally y'all's chance to make it. And but they need to see that complete abandon of any type of walls or backup plan or anything like that that they feel like you might have waiting in the wings. They want to know that you're completely there with them, that that's it. And there's no more fear, and there's no more question, and there's no more, you know, teetering on the edge of being all in or not all the way in, you know, one foot in the relationship, one foot out. They want to know that, you know, you're ready. It's together. Y'all are here. And whatever it took to get here, it's a beautiful, wonderful thing, because it brought you guys here to this point, to finally coming together and making this union work. It's a beautiful, those are beautiful cards. Um, and it's a beautiful energy. So I'm excited for you, honestly. Let's get some final advice from the, this has got to be the best pull so far. That's for sure. It's just going to take a little bit of letting go and having faith, and you know, believing in yourself and one another, and that the universe has got your back in it all. But you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to let go of any pride, ego, anything like that. Okay, so let's see, what do we got here? Well, isn't that just right? Forgiveness. You are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. If that's not the perfect draw for that, I have no idea what is. So, like I said, just having faith and taking ownership, letting go of all of it and seeing it as lessons learned. And it's a beautiful journey that got you to where you are now. Yeah. So I wish you all the best, and go get to it. I'll see you guys next time. Hello, hello. So this is for whoever chose the strawberry quartz and group 4. We've got courage. All right. So let's see what your soulmate or person on your mind or in your energy is feeling, thinking, wanting in this relationship. Just gonna, I've reshuffled already, so we're just gonna shuffle it a couple more times. All right, let's see. The moon. Justice. 2 of Swords. Death. And the 8 of Wands. Okay, so I think maybe there is something definitely, this person has been hiding something from you, a part of themselves. They've been fighting with telling you or not telling you about it. And I think a lot of it has to do with because they are working on it themselves already. So this may be something that they only have the courage to come and tell you after they've already dealt with it. It doesn't look like, to me, it's not something like an infidelity or something like that. It just, I feel like to them, it's a truth that they haven't told you, simply for fear, maybe of losing you, or maybe they're just not ready to let go of that part of their lives yet. And they worry that you won't be able to see past that part, or that truth, and continue on. I do feel like they are going through kind of a dark night of a soul type situation. They're coming to grips with their own truth. I think maybe they have not been completely honest with themselves as to what the situation really has been. But I think that they are currently coming to terms with that, and they're just trying to figure out how to gain the courage to come and talk to you about it. I think probably one of the best things you can do is just keep yourself open. I don't think it's something that would, I don't get a feeling of, oh, they've been having an affair, or something along those lines. I think it's something that they feel like really only harms themselves to a certain extent, and so they haven't really felt like it would affect you, but they felt like it might affect your view of them, if that makes sense. And so they're kind of getting the inner strength together to do that. They've kind of, to an extent, they've made it this big ordeal and trapped themselves in this thought of, that they can't win either way. But that's just something in their own mind that they've created, almost as an excuse to maybe do what they've been doing, or to continue to lie about, and I don't even really think that they've lied outright. They just have omitted. They haven't been honest um, with whether it's a job that they took that they didn't want you to know about, or I don't know, maybe they have a child that they haven't told you they have, any number of things, um, it could be any number of things. I just really don't feel uh, like it's another, I don't see another energy here, so I don't think it's like a third party situation. Um, uh, but I do think that they are struggling with, um, and it's really more of an inner struggle, because I think they struggled for a long time being completely honest with themselves about what the situation was. So I think it, to an extent, they weren't being honest with themselves. So to them, being honest with you was neither here nor there, because to them, they weren't doing anything. Now it's at a point to where they've now had to take their own inventory, be honest with themselves, and now they feel like, oh, well, I maybe should have told them about this too. I've, you know, this, and this has been going on, So let's get some advice from the universe and see what the universe thinks about all that, and um, how you should maybe handle it going forward, or what you can do to maybe open up those lines of communication a little bit better, so that they maybe don't feel so closed off from telling you what's been going on with them. I mean, it may be as, you know, little as, they believe something different, or their religious background is different, or any number of things, they were adopted, whatever. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so we got don't freak out. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Your guardian angels, the problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angels encourage you to maintain a positive outlook on life, since your luck may be about to change. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. So, in other words, put your light out there. Show them that you're available. You can be trusted to be opened up to. And then when they do open up to you, don't freak out. Don't, it's not as big of a deal as even they are making it. It's just, if it is something on the more serious side, you guys can work through it. Your guardian angels are there. They got your back. Just try and stay calm and show the best side of yourself. Open up your heart to take in any communication, even if you have to communicate some of yourself to show them that you can be trusted to open up to, by trusting them enough to open up to them. So, lead by example. And that's what I got for you guys. And I hope that helped. And I will see you guys next time. Lots of love and light, guys.